Okay, so this is the code for my project. Um, my original project that I was going to do that wasn't working out so well, so I just spent last night building a completely different thing. But yeah, okay. So what I did was I remade a game called Mastermind or Codebreaker. Uh, Basically, you have to guess a sequence of four colors and what order they're in. You got 10 tries. Yeah. Okay, so first we have all these variables. They're there. Uh, so first, the screen initializes. It'll set the background color, line width, the game select buttons to be visible and controls to not be visible. And then it prepares a list for later. So when game one is clicked, game one, there can't be any repeat colors. So that means you can't have more than one of the same color. So what this code will do is it will generate a random uh, four-digit number. Each random number in it corresponds to a color from 1 to 6. So yeah, this is for when you click the game one button, it will generate a four-digit number without any repeating numbers. Game two can't have repeating numbers, so this one's much simpler. It just random four-digit number with any number between 1 and 6 inside. And then once you click either one of these buttons, it will go to start, which will make the game selection buttons invisible and the controls visible, as well as I just have it to set the debug text to show how many attempts you have left. Here we have the different buttons for different colors. You click one, it will set the global color variable to whatever corresponding number it is, and then call place color. So in place color, this will draw the color block in its corresponding position, whether it's the first one, second one, third one, or fourth one, and it will insert the corresponding color number into a list. And then it will call refresh. That's for something else. Uh, I'll get to that in a second. Okay, then once you have four colors placed, you can click the submit button or the guess button, and that will subtract from the tries from your attempts. And yeah, and then it'll call check. So in check, this will check to see which colors are correct and which ones are in the correct position. The first one here will check for any colors that you got right, but aren't in the correct position. It will, yeah, it will add that to a counter, the right counter right here, or the global variable right. And then this one here will check for any colors that you have in the right position. This is a bit confusing, but it'll check for any colors that you got right and are in the right position. Those will go into global variable there. And to make sure that there's no repeats in right, it will subtract 1 from right, since right will, yeah, since you got it right, but it's also in the right position, so it doesn't need to mark one that's right, but in the wrong position. Here we have answer. This, I believe this code shows you the answer when you've either completed it or gotten a game over. Mark, this one will draw the markers. It's white for... The white one will show you which colors you got right, but they're not in the right position, and red will show you colors that you got right in the right position. And then it'll call reset guess, and refresh. Reset guess, this will just take your guess number and reset all the position or all the numbers in the list to 0. And refresh will just call a refresh to the screen, make sure that the submit button isn't visible if there's not enough colors placed, and it will also check for the win conditions. So this win block is for when you win the game, lose block if you lose a game. Disable buttons will disable all the color buttons so you can't press anymore, and show the reset variable. No, the reset button. Yeah, it'll show the reset button for when you want to start over from the beginning of the app, choose a new game. It will call the answer, which was up here. This will, again, display the correct color combination on the right side of the screen. Reset goes to the reset screen, which it just immediately kicks you back to screen 1. It just resets the color, the app. And reveal color. This checks this is for the answer. It just basically checks, it cycles through each number in the list to see which color it is, and set to that color. Then it'll place it, and then it'll move down and run through this again. This here is just some debug text for when I was making sure stuff was working. And yeah, I believe that's it. Again, this was not my original project that I initially wanted to try, but that proved to be too complicated what I was originally trying to do. So yeah, I spent like 6 hours putting this together last night. Yeah, Codebreaker.